Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Sandeep. I hope you guys are doing great. So in today's video, we are going to talk about threading in Python, an essential concept for making your programs faster and more efficient. I'm going to break down threading in a way that's easy to understand so that you can use threading in your project. All right. So understanding threading. What exactly is threading? Imagine your Python program is like a kitchen with tasks to chop, cook, and serve. Threading allows multiple tasks to happen at the same time, just like having different chefs working on different dishes simultaneously. This means your program can do more in less time, making it ideal for tasks like downloading files, handling multiple requests, or processing data, right? So, why threading matters? Threading is crucial for tasks that involve waiting, like fetching data from the web, instead of waiting for one task to finish before starting another. Threading lets your program juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, saving time and improving performance. Now, if we talk about a real world example, let's apply threading into a real world scenario. Imagine you are downloading files. Without threading, you download one file at a time, like waiting for each dish to finish in a restaurant, right? But with threading, your download manager can fetch multiple files at once, like having several chefs preparing different meals simultaneously, speeding up the entire process. Now, let's see how to create threads in Python. It is like hiring extra chefs for your kitchen. So, first of all, we are going to import threading, so which is going to provide us with tools for working with threads, right? Then we are going to import time, that is going to simulate the delay while downloading file. Then we are going to define a function task1, and we are going to say print task. Right, so task file. Okay, if I say it as file, it will make more sense. File1 started downloading, and then it is going to create some delay, let's say 2 seconds. Then it is going to print out file 1 is downloaded. Yeah, now we are going to create another function, that is a file2 print file2 started downloading, wait for sleep, let's say 3 seconds, print file2 is now downloaded. Alright, so we created this 2 file just to simulate downloading files. Then what we are going to do, we are going to create thread. Now thread 1, calling the threading module, then say thread, we're going to say target the function task1 or file1 thread equal to threading dot thread target task 2. Okay, it should be file 2. Okay, looks fine. Then we created the thread, we are going to start the thread thread, okay, 1, thread 2, say thread 1, thread 2, start. Okay, then we are going to wait for the thread to complete. Thread 1, thread 2, join complete. Once that is done, we are going to print out the message all the files are downloaded. All right, now if I run it, alright, so we have file 1 started downloading, then file 2 started downloading, file 1 is now downloaded, file 2 is now downloaded. Now once that is done, all the files are downloaded. Alright, so that was the basic example of threading. Now we are going to look at a practical example of threading, right? So let's put threading into action with web scraping, right? By using threading, we can scrape data from multiple websites concurrently. Okay, so let's create that script. First of all, we are going to import threading, and then okay, also we will require, okay, what is going on, threading, we will require a module named, okay, I have already downloaded that, so if you do not have it, you can use pip install request. All right, so you can use it, and then you, once the file is down, module is downloaded, you can import it, import request. All right, and after that we are going to define a function that is, say, let's fetch RL. Okay, then we get to pass an argument. All right, going to say response equal to request dot get, and pass the URL. Then we are going to print out the status, fetched from URL response dot status code. Yeah, all right, now let me say URLs. All right, then we are going to create some list of URLs. Just copy paste to make it faster. Got the list of URLs, and then we are going to create threads. Okay, let's create threads. Okay, then we are going to say for URL in URLs thread equal to thread. Then we are going to say, we are going to call the function fetch URL. Then we are going to pass the parameter URL, and this will make it a tuple. Alright, now thread dot, and then we are going to, should be threads dot append thread. Each thread will be passed to this list, empty list, right? And then each thread will start. Okay, now we will wait for all the threads to complete it. Okay, now we should be having all these responses in the thread, and then we are going to use another for loop, thread in threads, and this will ensure join. And once all the threads are completed, all the responses are printed on the screen, then this message will be reflected stating all the URLs fetched. Alright, so first we imported threading. Yeah, that's a built-in Python function. Then we imported, downloaded and imported request module. So that is going to make HTTP request to these websites or to these URLs. Then we created this fetch URL. So we defined this function that is going to take URL as an argument, and then what it is going to do, it is going to get the responses from this URL with the help of request.get, right? So this request.get is going to make a get request to each URL, right? And it will have it is going to store the response. Okay, then it is going to print out this message. And after that, we created a list of URLs. This is a dummy URLs we created, and then we created an empty list. Okay, we created an empty list that is going to hold our threads. Okay, and yeah, now it is scrolling. Sometimes it gets stuck. So now we use this for loop. It is going to loop through each URL in the list. Okay, it is going to loop through each URL in the list, and it is going to create a thread. Okay, this line is going to, for each URL, we are going to create a new thread with the help of this line. Okay, and that is going to execute fetch URL function, which we defined earlier to get and store the response, and we are going to pass this as an argument. Okay, and then we are going to append each thread. Yeah, we are going to append each thread into this empty list. Okay, and then each thread is going to start individually, and then this line of code, this for loop, is going to iterate through each thread in these threads, and it will ensure each thread is completed. Okay, and once that is done, everything is done, we have got all the responses. After that, we will have this message printed on the screen. All right, so let me now quickly run this. All right, we got a lot of error. Okay, I have to pause the video and then I have to debug. All right, guys. So it is very funny that each only a single comma can give you this bunch of error, right? So that also shows that we should be so careful in our life, because one mistake can make our life miserable, right? So we should be very much very much careful. Okay, I just missed this comma and let me just add it, and now if I run it, the code should be running fine. We should be having fetch from this with the status code this, and this, and it is showing all the URLs are fetched. All right, so that was the example of we tried to simulate web scraping in order to showcase how threading works in Python. All right, so threading in Python is a very powerful technique for writing responsive and efficient programs. With threading, you can handle complex tasks more effectively, making your Python project more robust and scalable. Alright guys, thanks for watching it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more Python tutorials, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. If you have any question or concern, please write in the comment section and I will be happy to assist you further. Alright guys, see you in the next video. Till then, take care and stay happy. Bye bye.